We are going on a morning walk with Brutus and Benny. Where are we going, Benny? Benny's like 2 years old. Brutus is like, I think 11 or 12 years old now. I think. So I'm at my friend's farm and I'm actually here just to let the dogs out and maybe do a little work. But what I wanted to do was go on a walk. So I wonder what truth Paul was talking about when he wrote in 2 Thessalonians 2 about receiving the love of the truth, and the people that didn't receive it would be damned. I don't know. There's truth that came into the world, right? At least for me it did. I believed a lie my whole life. And now, oh, look at that, a tree fell over. That just fell over. My whole life I believed a lie. And now I can see that. It's been revealed to me. So I'm just speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm just sharing my own experience. Come on! Just because it just seems really important. I don't know how to say it much different than that. It seems very important that we investigate and search and seek for the truth. Not that we already know it because of science or something like that. I think that that's so dangerous. And I never would have thought that before. I would have said, oh, that's crazy. There's another tree that fell down right there. I would have said, that's crazy. Let's go walk in the field. Let's go out here, Benny. Benny's checking out. We were back here one time and there's these little red squirrels that run around in these woods. And one of them fell out of a tree and Benny here almost caught it in his mouth. It was crazy. Look at this big field. It's a field. Let's zoom in. Let's see what we got. That's fully zoomed. We were shooting an AR-15 out here. I don't know. It was a couple months ago. And when you shoot, you hear this giant echo. Like way after you shoot, it's like boom, and then you hear. You can hear it bouncing off like all the different parts of the field or wherever. Pretty crazy. Where's Brutus? Brutus! There's another tree. I don't know when that one went down, but lots of dead trees this year. This is where we were shooting. I shouldn't say we were shooting. It was my buddy's kid that was shooting, and I was just kind of watching. But actually, I think he left some of the stuff out here. Let's walk out here and see. I think he left the target out here. I can see something over there. So we were shooting from, or he was shooting from like right here. Sighting in his new scope. And yeah, there's a 4x4 way out there. I'll zoom in. I don't feel like walking all the way over there right now. Oh, I'm already zoomed in, duh. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Come on, Benny. Come on, let's go. How do I zoom back out here? I got my gloves on because it's chilly. Oh, I'm already zoomed back. Okay. I just figured I'd take a nice little walk out here. Yeah, Paul was writing to the Thessalonians, and he wrote about he wrote about how did he write it? I can't quote it. I'm just trying to remember what he said. It was that they were they chose unrighteousness or whatever, and come on, Brutus, Benny! The dogs ditched me. Oh yeah, there's another tree falling over. I'll have to come back here with the chainsaw. There's Brutus up there. Benny! There he is. Benny's always running super fast. And actually there's big eagles out here. One day we were working out here and there's 2 eagles flying over, like circling. And Benny and Brutus were outside. And all of a sudden I saw Benny running after one of the eagles. And they were trying to trick Benny, because the one came down and then Benny started chasing it, and the one swooped in right behind him, right behind Benny. And I was like, no, get out of here. And they just kept soaring right over, like they're like, that's my dinner. But are you gonna go in there? Go in there. What's in there? Benny. Benny likes to go in the silo. Come here, Benny. Benny. What's this? Come here. The silo's pretty cool. Benny, what's in there? What's in there? Go in there. Go get it. Go in there, Brutus. What's in there, buddy? What's in there? A whole lot of nothing. Oh, actually, there's a dead bird right there. Come on, guys. Look at that. All right. I don't know. The truth that, let me put it into, or try to put it into perspective. If we went our whole lives believing one thing, just because we were raised that way, and then we identified very specific lies that we were believing, and it's not like we identified them, but they were identified, I'll say. One example is, do you notice how the earth is stationary all your life? Heliocentric? No, not a chance. Hey, let me show you guys my deck project. Actually, I'll just show you from up here. We did a bunch of stuff last summer. We put all this new deck in, put these new posts in, and you really want to go in there, Brutus? So we put all these in right before winter, kind of, and then we're not quite done, but so I framed all this new area out here, and it's almost 60 feet long, so it's a good sized deck. And we're kind of almost out of boards, deck boards, so we need to get some more. But that's pretty cool, huh? I don't think that I was shown the truth just because I feel like I was shown the truth because it's vital information for people who are still believing a lie. Now my boots are all muddy. The people who are still believing a lie, and a lot of them are like sticking up for it. They're like, they want to believe in it, you know? And to me, I'm like, that's just so dangerous. Let's see if this thing's working. Oh yeah, she's working. I have to, it's muddy around here. Yeah, look at this tree. This half of this tree fell over. Like right before winter. It was just completely rotten. Now look at this other part. It's leaning so, there's so much weight. I think it's gonna fall over soon. It looks pretty rotten. What do you think, Benny? What do you think? Huh? Huh? What's in there? What's in there? There's another tree that Benny likes to look into. Let's go around this one, Benny. Come on, what's over here? What's over here? He'll go sniff the bottom of that tree. He does all the time. There's like in the summer, there's like termites or ants or something underneath there. This tree's ready to fall over too. We took a huge part of it off last fall because it was actually, I'll show you where was the crack. Yeah, look right there. It's like starting to fall over. There's another one right there. Yeah, what's that, Benny? What is that in there? What is in there? What's under there? So yeah, that thing, that thing's gonna fall over too. Oh yeah, and then the building used to be an old gray galvanized tin pole barn, and I put new siding on it all the way around, and we put a big garage door on it. That's been over the last couple years, but that garage door is 20 feet wide and 14 feet high. And yeah, much nicer than the old tin. The old tin looked like the stuff on the top of the barn. It was like pretty bad. But think about the truth. And if you don't think what I'm speaking of is truth, look again. Look again. I'll give you one little proof that's undeniable right now. Do you notice how nothing is rotating on an axis? You don't experience that. You don't observe that. You observe a stationary Earth your whole life. That's important. When you were taught that you were spinning on a sphere. Everyone has to make a choice once they hear about that. Once they realize, well, yeah, we're not spinning. Nothing's moving at all. The only thing moving is the sun and the moon and the stars and the planets, just like the Bible says. Everything else is stationary. The world also established that it be not moved. It's in the Bible. It's truth. It's simple. It's the most simple truth that I think I've ever brought up, because it almost seems like elementary to talk about it. We don't live on a spinning globe, guys. We live on a flat and stationary Earth with mountains and hills, for now anyway. But yeah, all right, that was about it. I just think about the truth. And you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just truth in general. I'm talking about truth that's been revealed to people in this world in the last 6 or 7 years. There's something happening. So I would just say, try to find out what is happening. Have a good day.